What is up there, everybody? Citrus Aviation here with the first model airport video of July 2023, and it is Las Vegas McCarran, or now Las Vegas Harry S. Reid International Airport, and we are starting off with a brand new model, one of about 15 or 16 that will be in this video. And this is the Janet Air Boeing 737-600, which we head off to Area 51, the new Gemini Jets model. It's a pretty neat model. And it's a really good asset here for Las Vegas, because this is a unique operation that is operated directly out of Las Vegas. So yeah, this aircraft is about to go on a secret mission out to Area 51. Next up, we got another new model. This is the Delta A320neo by Panda Models. This aircraft is currently in line for a flight out to Boston, and it came in from New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport about an hour and a half ago. It's really cool to get this model here, as they actually fly into Las Vegas quite a bit. I didn't even realize how many flights they operate them out of. They operate to Salt Lake City, New York, and Boston very regularly, daily on those services. And the A320neo is becoming a more common aircraft in the Delta fleet, and as such, it is spreading throughout the system. And so you see them here at Vegas a lot. One thing that I've noticed about Vegas is that a lot of the newest aircraft in airlines fleets tend to show up here, as Vegas is a premier destination for most of the major airlines. And for Southwest, Vegas is such a premier destination, they have a hub here. This aircraft came in from Oklahoma City. It's currently in line for a flight out to Dallas Love Field. Next up, we got a JetBlue Airbus 320, currently in line for a flight out to Los Angeles. And they came in from Fort Lauderdale about 2 hours ago. Do let me know if you want a subscriber route. I don't have any subscriber routes to Las Vegas, but the rules are simple. It has to be an airport that you model that is a realistic airport. So say, for example, this aircraft going to Orlando, or say Los Angeles, something realistic that this aircraft does actually fly, and you need to have the identical model in your collection. I have quite a few of these. I have 450 models, so it's fairly likely that there's at least something that you have that would fit my collection as well, and then we could do a sub route with. If you want it, let me know, put in the comments below. This is also another new model. It is by Panda Models, or should I say correctly, Altitude Models, and they're using the Panda Models mold. I have 2 of these JetBlue 320s. I'm planning to do a Boston update in the near future, so stay tuned for my new Boston model airport video. Delta Airbus 321 is in line for a flight out to Atlanta. It came in from Minneapolis. You see them flying to basically every single destination in their route network, or at least a lot of them. And so here are 2 of them. They fly to almost every route. There's only a couple that they don't operate out of, but Atlanta does get a good number of A321s, as does Minneapolis. Here we have a United 737-900 in the Continental Retro. This aircraft will be heading out to Houston George Bush Intercontinental, and it came in from Washington Dulles last night. This aircraft did in fact come in from Houston George Bush on the day that I'm recording this, and this aircraft did come in, which is really cool to see that. Really cool. I love seeing all those special liveries that come into Las Vegas. Or generally when you come to a larger, busier airport like this, you'll see a lot of these specials come in. And you'll see a few of these specials sprinkled throughout the video here that actually did come in. Here we have Southwest Boeing 737-700. Came in from Atlanta. It'll be going out to El Paso. We next move on to a plane that's very special for me. This is the Breeze Airbus A220-300. And that's because I was on this aircraft. I was on the sister ship 204. This is 203 Bravo Zulu. I was on 204 Bravo Zulu. This aircraft came in from Fort Miles, and then he'll be going out to Akron, Ohio, as Breeze Airways Flight 207, which was the flight that I was on out of Las Vegas. Really cool stars, and really awesome to be on that actual aircraft. Here we have an 800 who's taxiing for a flight out to Chicago Midway and came in from Orlando. The final aircraft in line for departure is this Spirit Airbus 321. Who's taxiing out for a flight out to Atlanta, and he came in from Orlando last night. There are a lot of California routes out of Las Vegas, and here we got 2 of them. This aircraft came in from San Jose and is currently being serviced in preparation for a flight out to San Francisco. Here we have a 737-700 that came in from Santa Barbara and will be going out to Milwaukee. We have the first of our 2 new Southwest Maxes. This is the Desert Gold Retro November 871 Hotel Kilo, and of course this aircraft is on a service from Columbus and we're going out to Nashville. There are quite a few MAX routes now for Southwest out of Las Vegas, so a ton of them. So this is one of those. Another one, the retros, this is the Canyon Blue one, November 872 Charlie Bravo. This aircraft came in from Seattle and we're going out to Oakland. And then the final MAX here, we have just the standard Heart livery one. This aircraft came in from Albuquerque and we're going out to San Diego. Another new model, here we have the JetBlue A321. This is in the R200 aircraft special livery, just by the fact that it has the R200 aircraft written down near the back of the aircraft. But this aircraft came in from Boston and we're going to New York JFK. JetBlue uses the 321 on both routes, as well as the A321neo on the second daily flight to New York JFK. There are 2 daily flights on the 321, and then the New York has a 321neo and a 321. So yeah, really cool service and a great new model to add to the collection. This is my first JetBlue 321, so I would love to get a standard livery one as well, which I hope to pick up. NG has made 3 of these in the Prism tail, so hopefully I can pick up 1 or 2 of those other releases. This is a really, really nice model. Here we have the Copa 737-800 going out to Panama City. The WestJet 737-800 came in from Toronto and we're going out to Calgary. Here we have yet another new model. Now this one has not shown up in a massive unboxing yet, but it will. This is the British Airways Airbus 350-1000 flaps down by Gemini Jets. This is a beautiful model, really nice model. This aircraft is here from London Heathrow. It is nice to see the 350-1000 back to Las Vegas. It looks like they go back and forth between this and the 777-200 depending on the day going into Las Vegas. But I do at least have a BA aircraft I can accurately use into Las Vegas, and hopefully when that new release British Airways 777-200 comes out, I will be able to pick up that one and add that to my collection so I can operate that into here in Atlanta. But the A350 does serve Las Vegas and it's great to see it, and I'm super happy to finally have a model that accurately represents the type that they fly in. Speaking of type inconsistency, here we have KLM, who is the least inconsistent of the wide body operators. They operate the 787-10, the 787-9, and the 777-200, and I think even occasionally a 777-300ER. They're just all over the place with the aircraft that they're using. They do operate the 787-10 on certain days of the week, so that is what I'm representing today. I do not have a 787-9 for KLM, and my 777-200 is still at the other house, so I haven't brought it over yet, but that'll be changing soon. But yeah, KLM 787-10, really cool to add that, and to put that here and to have an accurate representation. I am slowly getting the wide bodies needed for Las Vegas. Hopefully when the rest of my models come, that'll bring my Korean 333, which does fly in, as well as my Virgin Atlantic 787-9, which flies in regularly. And then I need to get an Edelweiss A340-300 and a Eurowings A330-300, or Eurowings Discovery A330-300 is what they call it now, but that'll complete the wide bodies into Las Vegas. This American 737-800 came in Chicago and will be going out to Los Angeles. Once again, special liveries were spot on these flights. To Chicago, it was the One World livery, and to LAX, it was the Chrome Retro. And then of course, another special, here we have the Medal of Honor Flagship Valor A321. This aircraft came from Miami and we're going out to Dallas-Fort Worth. The Dallas-Fort Worth flight was actually on the stand-up to cancel A321 special livery. So cool to see that American does send a decent number of special liveries to Vegas. Another special airplane, or at least special for me, this is the United Boeing 757-200. This aircraft is taxiing out for a flight out to Denver. One of the now 3 daily 757-200s that United has to Denver. Really cool to see this service. I didn't even know this was a thing until I accidentally hopped on this flight as I was trying to get home from Dallas from my Airlines International trip. And I was just trying to find a flight out of Denver, couldn't really find any that were open. I just happened to see this one flight, UA 2193, going to Vegas. Didn't look like there were many people there. So I was like, hey, you got any seats open? I was like, I can get you a whole row to yourself. I was like, perfect, I'll get on that one. And it was on, not exactly this exact aircraft, but it was on a United 757-200. And it was United Flight 2193 to Las Vegas. So that is what this aircraft is representing. United 2193 to Las Vegas, or this is now the return flight to Denver. Really cool service. Great to see the 3 daily 752s to Denver, which is really cool to see. Here we have the Alaska E-170s. Now these do serve quite a few destinations out of Las Vegas. Here we have this aircraft, which came in from Everett Painfield. It'll be going out to Los Angeles. For those who are not familiar with Everett Painfield, that is the main facility where Boeing builds their aircraft. Here we have another E-170. This one is in the Honoring Those Who Serve. And this aircraft did actually come in from Portland, so I'm having him come in from Portland, and he'll be going out to San Francisco, which is another one of Alaska's 170 routes. It does seem like they've downgraded a lot of the services from mainline to more 170s, not as many of the 739s flying around to all these different destinations right now, more 170s, and probably during the next winter period they'll upgrade a lot of those flights. Here we have an 800, this is the Spirit of the Islands aircraft. This aircraft will be going out to Portland. Here we have a 900, this aircraft came from Seattle and will be going out to Portland. Here we have a United 319. This is on, I believe it's the early morning turn to Denver. That's the 319. There's one daily turn to Denver on the 319 for United. Here we have the United 737 MAX 9. This is the new NG Models variant. It's a really, really nice model and a great addition to the collection. Much, much better than the Gemini Jets one. This aircraft is on the daily turn to Houston. United does fly this aircraft in every single day. It's, I want to say, like a 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. turn. But yeah, every single day you'll see this MAX 9 coming in from Houston. Just behind that you'll see a 900 because of course United flies a lot of 737-900s in. This aircraft came in from Denver. We'll be going out to Chicago O'Hare. Here we have a United Boeing 757-200 pushing back for a flight to Denver. Yes, I am representing it 2 times in the video, but it's such a cool operation that I figured I might as well show it twice in the video. And this also represents the new Gemini Jets model I picked up, which is really, really cool. United is not the only airline flying a bunch of 757s into Las Vegas though. Here we have a Delta 757-200, which will be going out to Atlanta. And they came in from Salt Lake City last night. And of course Delta is flying the longer variant, the 757-300, into Las Vegas quite often. The 3 daily flights from Atlanta are still a thing on the 753, so if you want a chance to fly the 753 for Delta, just fly Las Vegas to Atlanta. That's 3 of them a day. And then they're also flying, I believe it's twice daily to Detroit as well. So the toilet is getting some 753 service as well, which is very impressive. The toilet doesn't only get 753s though, they do still have the 2 daily A321s, and then of course this aircraft will be going out to Salt Lake City and it came in from Detroit. So quite a bit of A321s still flying into Las Vegas. They also serve the A321 to Cincinnati as well. And then here we have a 737-900 getting heavily serviced here as they're preparing for the return flight out to Raleigh-Durham, and it came in from Salt Lake City earlier. Taxiing in, here we have the Boeing 737-800 for Delta. This aircraft came in from Seattle, and they do now have a new service for the 737-800. They now serve Los Angeles, so this aircraft will be going out to Los Angeles later today. Good to see that the 738 does have more than just Seattle now. It does serve 1 daily flight to LAX, but yeah, other than that, it is not like 3 or 4 daily flights to Seattle, and that's it for the 737-800. Of course, here we have the obligatory UPS 767-300 to Louisville. Here we have the Frontier A320, came in from Dallas. I'll be going out to Santa Ana. Spirit has quite a large operation out of Las Vegas. This aircraft came in from DFW and will be going out to Pittsburgh. And the second 320neo came in from Richmond and will be going out to Santa Ana. Finally, we have the Allegiance. And we have a new Allegiant, which we'll talk about here in a second when we get to it. But here we have a 320S. This aircraft came in from Fresno and will be going out to McAllen. Here we have another 320. This aircraft came in from Stockton and will be going out to Des Moines. In case you're wondering what that box is in the background, that is the box for my new air compressor, which I just picked up. So I will be painting these boards here in the near future, which I'm very, very excited about. And then we have a new aircraft. This is the Airbus 319, the final new model for the video. Yes, an Allegiant 319 has finally joined my collection. This is the Gemini Jets version, which is, leaves a few things to be desired. but it is at least an addition to my collection. I do hope to pick up the Panda Models variant of both the 319 and 320S at some point in the future. This aircraft came in from Billings and will be going out to San Jose. And the final 320 came in from Grand Rapids and will be going out to Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky. That's it for this Las Vegas model airport. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless you.